As you can see here, we have finally achieved boil. And it's minor, but there you go, see? But we finally got to that point, and quite honestly, this burner sucks. I don't know if we can really do it this way again, or we have to rethink it, but I mean, it got there. I'm happy about that, but it just took forever to get there. Anyway, we've at that point now where we want to do is we want to throw the hops in. So in each one of these bags, we have 1 ounce of hops, and we went with plugs. They're already tied off. And tie them off just a little tighter just to be safe, because I don't want this thing opening up. And I mean, I'm telling you, you could smell this right now. So at 241,
loop,
they're going in. Now we've just introduced something else into the boil, and what that basically means is we have to watch it out for boil over. Anytime you add something new to it, like I said on the previous recording, it gets pretty volatile. And what'll happen, you'll see these things, see how it expanded already? In just a couple seconds. These bags are going to blow up like that. They were just compressed like hops. Whole leaf hops. Little plugs. So 241, we have 1 hour now where we're going to boil these hops, and then we start to cool it all down. Considering we started this at noon, basically 2 hours and 40 minutes to get to this point, a little longer than I was hoping for. So probably because of these burners, it delayed us a good hour. But it is what it is. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So now it's pretty much just stirring this for the next hour. We're not going to be adding anything else in. We had lactose, we had all the sugars, we did everything else. So it's literally just a matter of stirring, making sure it don't boil over. We're going to, last 10 minutes, what we're going to do is we're going to add that work chiller that we cleaned, sanitized, and verified that it's all good behind my scale. That's not a drug scale. It's for brewing. We're going to submerge that in there to make sure that we kill off anything that's in there. And we're also going to throw in, we're going to take one of these bad boys here. Alright, we've reached the 1 hour boil. So 2 things we're going to do now. We're going to put the work chiller in here. This is a submersion chiller. We want to make sure this is sanitized. We're going to drop this in the boil for the last 10 minutes. Okay? And then I have this vanilla bean, which you can see I cut open. And you can see all the little seeds and everything in there.
So that we don't have smell-o-vision.
All kinds of vanilla goodness.
Very good.
That's going to go in for the last 10 minutes as well. Okay? I'm going to cover this back up. Set that for 10 more minutes. And it's going to be time to take this thing outside and cool it off. We're going to pull out the hop bags and the vanilla bean at that point. Bring it outside, hook this chiller up, and it'll probably only be about a half hour from there. We'll be transferring it into the 6.5 gallon carboy and then shaking the shit out of it after we throw in our yeasty. You can see all kinds of spoochy yeasty.
Give it life.
Roughly 100 to 200 billion, that's billion with a B, yeast cells. So and we'll give it a lot of oxygen, and because that's one of the first things that yeast need is air. They need oxygen to do their thing. So that's where we'll be at. See you in a few minutes.
No, folks, we're not at an Opeth concert, although this is helping us with the brewing process. Actually drinking some beer and watching some Opeth. It's what makes it more bearable, the waiting time. So we're almost ready to go with another couple minutes, and we're going to be chilling the beer and taking care of that.
Alright, well, we're now fishing out the second bag of hops. Okay, so we got 2 bags of hops. You can see they expanded over there. Okay. what I want to do is I'm going to push this down and try to make sure that I can maximize the amount of those coils that are down in here for cooling purposes. Again, I really wish you guys could smell this, but what we're going to do is, can't find that vanilla bean.
It's
not really that concerned about it.
It's MIA.
We're going to cover this up. We're taking this bad boy outside to cool.